It's time for the Kaiju Corner. You get it? So, we've got RT sitting in today.
Hello.
Say hello to the internet, RT.
Hi, internet.
What up, girl? How are you? Huh? Oh, got a couple of customers perusing. We're doing a little broadcast that we do every couple of weeks or whatever.
Got more peeps.
Got some peeps in the store.
Hello, more peeps.
What's going on? We all doing just hanging out at the arcade or what?
Yeah.
Right on. Y'all been what games y'all been hitting up? All of them.
All of them?
Which one?
Battletoads.
Heck yeah.
Why don't you play an X-Men, bro? I don't. Is it still out there?
X-Men?
Yeah.
That's Colossus noise. Is it not out there? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. I just found it. You gotta play the X-Men, bro. And you got the Turtles machine next to
Jez
it.
and Benigua just joined. What's up, guys?
Brothers, sisters.
Both beans, actually.
Both beans?
We've got the bean demographic on the show with us today.
All right, cool. And I'm just pasty white kid with red hair.
We got the ginger here.
No.
Thanks for tuning in. We got some stuff to talk about. Hope you have had a great weekend. These are my notes.
Bullet points.
Benigua, you got some comics up here, fool. Come get them.
You got comics, dude. I got comics.
If you're just joining us, this is RT sitting in. Hi, fellas. Hi, girla.
What's up, bro?
No, it's a girl.
I said brah.
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 Dudette, maybe? What's up, dudette?
My lady.
My lady. Alright, let's see.
What do we got?
What do we got? Let's see.
I see John Wick.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay.
We had a couple people ask about the new Bloodshot movie with Jason Frank playing Bloodshot.
Green Ranger / White Ranger.
Yeah, he's the new Bloodshot. And we'll look to that in a little bit.
Okay.
But there's a pretty cool promo picture of him dressed up as Bloodshot with guns and tactical clips and.
Well, the trailer they threw up for
double part.
The Ninjak versus Valiant or whatever, when he has the bullet hole through the head, I was like, that is straight from the panel, man.
Yeah, that's from the show. But we'll get into that in a minute. Oh, Benigua's coming up here today.
Word.
Cool, man. I wasn't really griping. It's okay. We've got it all here for you.
Dude, we love you. I don't even work here, and I love you.
Everyone loves Benigua.
I love the name. How do I speak? Benigua?
Say Benny.
Benny G.
That's the white people way to say it. Alright, so let's see. First things first. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about Bloodshot, because that was from like 2 weeks ago.
That was.
Somebody asked me, or maybe a month ago, and I forgot the last show to talk about it. So, if you know Jason Allen Frank, played the Green Ranger in Power Rangers.
Morphin' Time.
He was on the MMA circuit for a while.
Really?
MMA, yeah.
Dude, I guess that kung fu training does like pay off later.
It's a mixed martial arts. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He fought around locally. I'm not sure. I know he was on some of the local circuits like Legacy.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if he went to anything bigger like Bellator or anything like that. But
Dude, that'd get me stoked to see him knock out Conor McGregor.
Dude, I'd love to see.
I would love to see. Dude, and he would have to be dressed up as the White Ranger.
That would be so much better.
Dude, like starts off the Morphin' Time, bro. Literally changes in the gear. You see? Changes in the gear in the middle of the octagon. Like, here you go, man. We're Zord. You'll have a Zordon on like the side. Like, do it.
Dude, I always wanted to do my freaking like Power Ranger move, like after I want to fight, but I forgot.
I mean, when you're in the heat of the moment.
I know. I just ran around like, yeah. I forgot to do my cool.
Yeah, dude. You gotta unmorph.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to the high school teen who has homework to do.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, Jason Allen Frank. Yeah. So there's a pretty cool promo of him as Bloodshot. So what that's from a web series coming out about Ninjak. Valiant's making it, and it's going to be a web-based TV series, live-action web-based show about Ninjak, and Bloodshot is in it because, as you may or may not know, Ninjak and Bloodshot are in the Valiant universe. Valiant is pretty cool. They've got an awesome universe. It's a lot smaller than say DC or Marvel, so it's a lot easier to keep track of. I think we may have mentioned that
Easier
last time.
to do crossovers that way too.
Yes, it is. A lot less timelines to confuse.
Yes. Not having to know where this character was while he was in this issue during that issue.
Precisely. let me disrobe here for a moment.
It's all good. I'm gonna grab my water. This coffee is making me parched.
So, that is a web series, a live-action web series tonight. They're also making, Sony has picked up the idea and the rights, or however it works in Hollywood, to make some Valiant Universe movies. There are going to be 5 planned right now, I believe. There is 2 Bloodshot movies, 2 Harbinger movies, and and then there'll be 1 Harbinger Wars movie after that.
So that's pretty much everything. Harbinger Wars? They can.
Yeah, I guess they can
bring everyone in that.
Yeah. So originally Bloodshot was going to come out first, but what I've been reading lately is that Sony decided to switch it around, and Harbinger is going to come out first. Doesn't really make much of a difference, but that is the case.
Hey, that just means JDF is back on the scene, baby.
Mm-hmm. Also, some notable things about it: the dudes that directed John Wick are actually directing the Bloodshot movie.
Aren't they doing Deadpool too?
Maybe.
I think I read something the other day that John Wick 2 director is doing Deadpool 2 as well.
Shoot, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Miller left, and it was like everyone wanted Quentin Tarantino for some reason, and I was like, whoa, like,
wait a minute.
Wait, I'm cool with that, but I need someone who knows action and comedy, and it seems like that director was like, I know how to choreograph all this and make it cool, but yet somehow interesting and not boring.
Right on. So the guys at John Wick and also Fast and the Furious, they're teaming up to direct Bloodshot.
That's the dude who just did Star Trek, right?
I'm not sure, did he?
If it's the same Fast and the Furious, unless it's like...
It didn't name, what I was reading didn't name the individuals, it just said the guys from Fast and Furious, and then the 2 guys from John Wick who are David Leitch and Chad Stahelski.
Stahelski.
Can't be my own writing.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. And then the script is from the dude that wrote Kick-Ass 2, Jeff Wadlow, and Eric Heiser is also helping write the script. So that's the info and the lowdown, so to speak, on Bloodshot. Oh yeah, and in Ninjak, the web series, the dude that played Deadshot from Arrow.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Is going to be Ninjak.
I'm cool with that because that Deadshot was actually really cool.
Yeah. The patch and everything, the Deadshot, Bloodshot. It's all very confusing. But,
oh yeah.
Aren't you still looking at here, man?
Here, put in
And then my other bit. This is like nerd heaven here.
Nerd Heaven. You said it, bro. Welcome to Nerd Heaven, everyone.
Nerd Heaven. 16 nerds for you when you arrive.
Because we know nerds are all virgin. If you're just joining us again, this is RT joining us today. Missing any today? Football. I'm watching football on this.
The Raiders ain't playing, bro. What are you watching? It's a bye week, bro.
Raiders are on bye week.
I'm probably gonna get yelled at now for doing that.
Alright, speaking of Valiant, let's do some of these reviews.
Alright.
You read
Faith.
I read Faith. We've had this title for a while. It's getting a lot of accolades. I don't know whether it was fluff or if it was really awesome. I do like Valiant. I like their artists, their writers, and I like the way they run their company. So I decided, I'm going to check out Faith, give it a shot. If you didn't know, Faith is the plus-size superhero. So she's a chubby superhero.
You had to put it in air quotes, though.
Well, I think plus-size is what you're supposed to say. You're not supposed to say fat superhero.
True. I didn't know they actually made it a point, though, to, let you know. I just thought she was just, a badass already.
No, she's fat.
Well, I know that she's fat. I just thought she was a badass. I didn't know they actually made it a point sometimes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing. So I was like, I wonder if this whole issue is just going to be a bunch of, safe space, political correct, shit.
PC, bro.
Yeah. And so I read it, and, it was. Fucking sucks.
Really?
I
did. Well, if that's the same cover I saw, there was a variant for it last week that had her and Hillary Clinton on the cover.
Yeah, let me get to that. So issue number 5 it's got 3 Faith stories and 1 story from what was it? Another in the Valiant universe. Oh, it was a Harbinger. Harbinger Renegades.
Okay.
So your first three. What's he said? The view that what?
Review that sheet, son.
Oh, I'm getting on it, fool. I'm getting on it. All right, so she's chubby. Everybody's like saying how great this comic is, so I took a look at it, and they're probably just saying it's great because Valiant was brave enough to put a fat superhero in here.
Give me a fat superhero who literally eats people. Then you
That
might
would
have
be
my
way
attention.
cooler.
You'd have
man.
my attention.
That
You
would
can make
be
her
so
PC
much
as
cooler
shit.
than this.
And I would be cool with that.
The art's cool, you can see. I mean, it's nothing that astounded me, but it's solid artwork. She's trying to help this one broad who, after talking about politically correct,
Yeah, as you say,
I'm calling
broad.
women broads. This one dame is like a Disney Channel star, and she's been bullied by internet comments, and so she's like, can we just get along? And it's like, Jesus, can we just have a comic book story? But no, they have to bring that in there. I mean, if you're into social justice, then you might like this. There wasn't much in it in the way of action. I was wanting to find out what her powers are. So apparently she's a Psyot, so she can control, like, just like a psychic superhero. So she can like lift things with her mind, and she can fly around.
Okay. Didn't the Blob from X-Men eat somebody? Whoa!
Dude, the blob and face should hook up. So yeah, so it's kind of, you know, all your safe space stuff and millennial social justice warrioring and shit. But I mean, it's cute. And then for some reason, there's a whole panel of Faith as Sailor Moon. I didn't quite understand where that came from. There's a cat who is one of the villains, and she sees this cat, and all of a sudden she flashes to like Sailor Moon. I didn't really understand that.
I mean, it's kind of, that really doesn't make sense. Maybe
I
she
didn't
wishes
get it.
she was Sailor Moon?
I don't know. But so anyways, she fights this little red-haired girl who's been bullied on the internet. Poor individual.
Shed the tear.
By the way, feel free to bully us on the internet.
You can bully us.
Say the most vile shit you can come up with. Look, I like how they drew the Second Amendment supporter, bald with a beard.
Like, they just assume we're bald with beards, and it's like, no, dude, like...
Yeah, so even, you know, further on, she meets Hillary Clinton. She actually... She actually saves Hillary Clinton's life from a falling helicopter. I do like how they drew the creepy old woman jowls on Hillary Clinton.
Dude.
I'm surprised they didn't make her
Looks
look
like,
super sexy or something.
what's that one character?
Look, she got like the old lady jowls.
Who's the king of the Gungans, bro? From Star Wars Episode 1? Yes,
That guy.
that's it. That's who she is in the costume.
Yeah, and actually, Faith actually comes across Man of War and Livewire. They help her out a little bit. So she saves Hillary Clinton, takes a selfie with her. I mean, if this is your thing, you might like it. It didn't have a lot of action for me. As a matter of fact, in one panel, she takes this super secret, technologically advanced gun from her criminal and points at him, and she narrates, "Shooting people is not my thing, but as long as he is in the violence quicker, then I'll pretend." It's like, yeah.
Is there a way I can walk out on the stream now? I'm done with reviews, bro. You killed me.
I'm just,
You just murdered me.
I mean, she's not Punisher.
This is the first review we do?
Well, it was a segue from Valiant.
Oh god, burn that shit.
It's not that bad. It's all right. But at the end,
Okay.
someone's head explodes.
That's a cool picture, at least.
Yeah, but that's from a different story. That's from Harbinger Renegades. That looks kind of cool. He tries to make her a superhero and blows her head up. So, don't take it out on Valiant. They tried to jump up on the the political correct tip, as it were, try to get some people. And I think it's working, because everybody says it's awesome, and I didn't see anything too awesome about it, but it's cool. Whatever, if you want a chubby superhero, you too can be a superhero if you're chubby, because Faith made it possible.
Faith made it possible, bro.
Alright, what you got? Bring me one.
Alright, I'll start with Reborn, because you guys haven't talked about it. Done by Millar.
Miso.
Yes,
Miso with her.
All right, so
That dude's awesome.
oh shit,
Oh, my
this is
God.
going downhill quick. All right, so I recently did Reborn. Marco Millar, Greg Capullo. I got really hooked.
Greg Capullo's the shit.
Bob got me hooked on that new 52. He got me loving Snyder and Capullo.
Schneider.
And this is cool because the concept for this is, it starts off in literally DC. I forgot what year it starts off, but you're dealing from the POV of the DC sniper. And you're literally watching him just take out these people.
Lee Malvo, whatever his name was?
Yeah, something like that. But he never, like...
Oh, so this is like real life.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, partially. We're getting into the fake life after.
Okay.
Here's where like it gets kind of religious, almost aspectish. But Millar knew what he was doing because he had you like, I guess, invested in one character.
What up, Robert?
Was that Rob?
No, it was Robert, a different Robert.
Oh, you
But
bought it?
he had asked about. I think it was Robert that asked about the Deadshot. So if you missed that, Robert, go back to the beginning. We talked about it.
Rewind.
The Jason Frank as Deadshot movie. And we're also going to talk about this, which you asked about
Oh
in
yeah.
a little bit. So stay tuned, brother.
But like,
Got you.
Okay, it's Minneapolis, 2002. Excuse me, but this is literally the first page. The guy's drinking a coffee and gets a bullet through the dome. It's kind of like one of those, like,
Something
okay,
happens, man.
first page, you got me hooked.
Wow.
What else are you doing? And then all of a sudden, you wake up, and you're in a completely different universe, bro. And you're one of the reborn. And it's kind of like they go to a heaven, but at the same time, it's not really heaven. And it looks kind of like a scientific hell. Like, this is how she wakes up. But the art in it is fantastic. I'm trying to find one of the Capullos that'll just make, yeah, like,
Dude, that's gnarly.
yeah, like this shit right here. A man flying pretty much with an axe and then stabbing a giant dinosaur dragon in the face.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's the action that I want to see when I read a comic book.
Exactly. This isn't Faith, and you got freaking evil Gandalf. Actually, no, he has a wand, so it's like evil Dumbledore. And he's got the beard. But Capullo's art with Millar's writing has just been immense. And like I said, with the comic beginning, you see that guy get shot in his face, and his girlfriend is right behind him, and it's all leading up into something. And there's only one issue out right now, but I highly recommend Reborn, especially if you've read anything Millar and you like Capullo's art. There's nothing you can go wrong with this one.
And this is on Image, by the way.
Oh, sorry about that. Image.
What do you expect? You think Capullo? Well, Capullo did Spawn on Image back in the day.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
He was talking. I met him a while back, a couple of San Diegos ago, and he was
Okay.
talking about like him and McFarlane did Spawn.
No shit.
He was saying that once he broke away from that, it was actually the best thing he could do for his career because he was kind of overshadowed by McFarlane, which is
pretty hard to
get
out of that one.
Yeah. So, yep.
Wanted to close up.
I don't think that he hit that door. Later, dude.
Take it
Thanks,
easy,
man.
bro.
I don't think that they had any ill will toward each other, but he was just like, no, leave it there. He was just stoked that he could do his own thing. All right, let's see.
What's next on the list? Oh,
Let's do this.
Nickelodeon sponsored.
Bam! Okay, so we had Batman Ninja Turtles a while back.
Let me go see if there's still one up here.
We had that director's cut, I think.
Is it behind Master Race?
Maybe it's gone. But it was wildly popular. We couldn't keep it on the shelves. So they decided to do it again. But this is like the Nickelodeon one. So if you know anything about anything, you've got your regular TMNT ongoing series, which is a little bit more adulty. They're not like turtles having sex or anything, but it's more violent, more gritty. And then you've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, which is from Nickelodeon, and it's a little more cartoony, a little more for the kiddos. So this is kind of a mix between the two. So this is, I know, right? But yeah, the art is definitely more cartoony than the other one. I wrote some notes about this. It's pretty cool. I read it. I kind of liked the art. I liked it more and more as I went through it. Found some cool pictures here. Oh, there's Clayface. They're in a fight with Clayface down in the sewers. Kron is one of the, or they suspect Kron is one of the villains behind everything. There's a pretty cool twist at the end. I'll show RT right here, but y'all can't see.
Oh!
What?
Oh, surprise!
Like they're in this is Batman's world, and then boom!
Oh, they're in.
Yeah.
Oh!
Right?
You see, that's a cool. Okay, now you just got me hooked on this because I read it about halfway and put it down.
Yeah, he's like, you should have kept going, RT.
Well, that was the thing because Shredder literally comes out of the gate in issue 1 and was like, "Bitches, we're releasing Arkham."
And the other one.
Yeah,
the
and
other series,
that one just was so dark and gritty. That was
Yeah.
everything you wanted. To where this one is totally like, I wouldn't want to say '90s Turtles because the other one was '90s Turtles. This is more of a modern day take on it.
Yeah, but it kept my attention. I read it. It was cool. I liked the art. Here's one thing I tried to find.
It looks like a Nickelodeon show.
It does.
I like that though.
I really tried to find. There's Two-Face.
Dude, it looks like the animated.
You know what those dudes
are?
are? You know who that is? That's the pretty Pegasus. Look, it's Two-Face chilling in his lair.
Watching My Little Pony.
No, it's pretty Pegasus. That is the Teen Titans Go version of My Little Pony. Raven is super into Pretty Pegasus in Teen Titans Go. And she plays with him, like she kind of hides it from the other.
I feel like I watched this show more than you, and you just told me something about
Dude,
this.
I guarantee you don't watch Teen Titans Go more than me.
I don't.
Nobody does.
No, I mean...
But yeah, see Pretty Pegasus? So I looked up all the writers, the authors, and tried to find some connection to Teen Titans Go with this comic book, and I could not. So if anybody else can figure out why Pretty Pegasus is in this issue of Batman Ninja Turtles, let me know. I'll give you a high five and give you a discount on something.
Maybe they're just trying to connect it, make it a little more kid friendly, and if you're a Teen Titan, then maybe that's your one Teen Titans Go Easter egg you'll get.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe so.
That show's kind of morbid with their Easter eggs, though. Like, straight up on their counter, they have an urn that says Robin 2 with a crowbar sitting next to it, and I'm like, that is a little muffed up if you know that story.
Yeah, or the one where they went to the future and Beast Boy tried to prank call himself.
Bro.
And he was dead.
And you meet a loner Nightwing who's like, oh, I don't have the sandwich, like... God, that
awesome.
show, bro.
Oh, God, so... We're going to transition from Batman Ninja Turtles to more Batman. And Robert, this is for you, bud. I believe that you asked what the hell was going on here. So I'm going to leave this in the capable hands of RT to explain. To not only you, Robert Ibarra, but to everyone on the internet.
Alright, so here's the thing. Here's the coolest thing, and I'm gonna slap this down.
Bam.
Alright, so the one reason this is the first time in my entire life that I've read Superman. I did not do any of the New 52 followings or anything, although I did hear great things sometimes. I heard Grant Morrison started the Action Comics for New 52, all that jazz. But when I started reading this, it was reading that Death of the Superman again. Like, I've been saying it literally since it started. This is the Superman who's got to go save a kitty out of the tree before Darkseid rolls up. He is all about his family. He's got little John, he's got Lois back, and you got, a whole new world you got to get used to. You got to... I don't think it's easy to get along with Bruce Wayne, period, if you're Clark Kent. Especially if you're a new Clark Kent, unless you guys are already BFFs. But in this, it seems like, especially with Trinity, if you've read Trinity recently, you definitely see the relationship in all three of the Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, and how they're actually coming together for once, and having to work with the fact that this Superman is from a different universe for once, and
Grab a Trinity.
Oh, yeah. That beautiful cover right there.
Continue.
And it's getting to the point now where Superman didn't trust anybody. He rolled up in this place and was like, look, I gotta get to know y'all. Y'all don't really even know me. Y'all don't know what I did. But now, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Not much. What are y'all up to?
Are y'all open?
We're open. We're just doing a little broadcast, doing comic reviews and stuff. Feel free to look around.
Yeah. So pretty much you got this issue, though, that kind of leads off from the Trinity issue. And John is getting his powers.
Okay.
How would you feel as a young Clark Kent and you didn't...
Explain who John is, though.
Well, John...
You're skipping around.
Okay. So John, right there. Damian, right there. Damian's like number 18th Robin. I don't know how many Robins there are in this universe anymore.
It's hard to keep track.
And then you got regular Bruce, but pre-52 Clark. So you got like, oh, I don't know you, bro. And he's like, dude, I'm taller than you. So pretty much you got young John who's learning his powers. He's learning he's half Kryptonian. He's learning he could shoot lasers out of his eyes. He could fly in the sky. He could knock a tree over. he accidentally killed a cat in one of the issues and felt terrible about it.
Should have called the fire department and rescued that cat before it
He should have gotten Superman to rescue the cat. So imagine being now 86. Those three out of the picture. Imagine being Clark Kent at that age, growing up, not having Superman as your dad, not having anybody to tell you these
It'd be
answers.
a terrible puberty to have, like Superman, like going through puberty.
Exactly, man.
Be
Like
awful.
he's punching through walls. He's getting hot. He's pissed. But John has that access now. He has somebody to ask questions to, and Lois gives Superman a hard time about it. She's like, you know, man, you didn't have what he had.
Explain real quick about Lois and Wonder Woman, because
Oh yeah, it's one of the
in one universe.
All right. So where's actually? Do you still have that Trinity one?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's in this one, or it's in issue 1.
So,
No.
so in one universe, Superman marries. Or,
Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, we'll do it like this. If you read 52, you saw Superman die at the end of 52. That was Wonder Woman's boy. Like Steve Trevor was World War I. He died. He's human. They don't live long. But in the 52, her and Clark were like, you know, they were a thing. Now, since this is pre-52 Superman, you're dealing with Death of Superman who was already married to Lois Lane. So they're rolling up into this universe, and Wonder Woman's trying to like let Lois know, like, yo, I understand he's yours,
That's my man.
but you know,
She got a real storm all of a sudden.
that's
my man.
That's my man.
That's my man, girl.
Our connection was weak because of that. That's what we got. That's
Too
what we
much
got.
sass.
But with this one, with that going into it, their relationships are now trying to meld with each other. There hasn't really been much with the Wonder Woman aspect with these three, but with Bruce and Clark, that's your main focus right there, because there's your two heads of the Justice League, and then there's your two future heads of the Justice League. And not only that, there's a possibility, I kind of hope there's a possibility that Jonathan joins the Teen Titans. That would be a super cool concept. I mean, granted, you're not giving us a Superboy. Give us something right now. Granted, Jonathan is claiming he is Superboy. He is Superman's son, not a clone this time, so I'd call that. But in this issue, it's almost like a meeting of all four of them for the first time again. You got Damian and John, and Damian with his smart mouth can't keep it shut. He's like, I'm Ra's al Ghul's grandson. I can do what I want. I drive a beast, literally. Flies around on a demon. Kidnapped the Teen Titans to form a team. I don't think that's a very good team leader already.
No, it's not.
But then you got those two hanging out, and Superman and Bruce, or Superman and Batman are talking to each other, trying to work their things out, and these two get heated at each other. And Damian says something, and Jonathan's just like, nah, bro, I'm going to do something the entire legacy of the DC fans have been waiting for. And he just punches Damian in the stomach. And I'm pretty sure it is on this page. Let me pull it out for y'all. Oh, yeah, if y'all don't know the beast that Damian flies on, that guy, I forgot what his name was. Snorf.
Snorf.
We're going to call him Snorf for now.
It's like that's from the Thundercats.
No, it's Snarf.
Snarf.
Snarf!
Those guys, I believe, are $15.99. You know how much is that $15.99? Typically,
I think they're 19.
$19.99?
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh yeah, no, we'll flip.
Archie. I will dig through this real fast.
So yeah, you got little Damian capturing Jonathan, testing him out, saying, "Hey, bro, what's your powers? What are you trying to do in the cave?" And you got Superman freaking out because he knows what's going on. He can sense anything. You scream wrong in your Lois Lane or his son, he's gonna show up. Batman and Superman. Remember all those times Lois got herself into crappy situations? Superman always just showed up. So right after that scene, and pretty much Jonathan's freaking out, you got this rolling into the cave. And Roman, I don't know if you would like to see that rolling into your home.
Happened the other night, actually.
Dope. Hey, it's Superman rolled into Roman's house the other night and asked for his son.
The red lights were on.
Red lights were on. Was he like Red Lantern?
I don't want to explain why they're red lights.
It's alright. It's alright. But if I can find it, I don't know if it's at the beginning or end, but it was the most satisfying panel you could ever see. Yeah, here you go. For anyone who doesn't like Damian Wayne right now, there's Superboy punching him in the gut. Y'all like that? It's kind of a funny picture. Damian's a big smart aleck in the DC universe, and like he never gets punched or anything, and Superboy punched him.
Bane's actually $28.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, it comes with some accessories and stuff.
You want that?
Yeah.
Right here.
So yeah, while this is going down, they're fighting each other, and it's making me think now, I kind of have a little mini theory that with the whole Batman v Superman happening recently in this past year, that they're gearing up for a little mini, like, Batman Jr., Superman Jr. Everything alright? You blocked me. You blah. You're like a reggae. No. You were like a reggae blah.
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, I really like Superman right now. He seems like a really good guy. Batman just seems like a really big idiot who just needs to accept the fact that people are different from different universe, but the same people.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, man.
Y'all take it easy.
Let me see Bane real fast. Let me tell everybody.
Oh.
Let me see a little Bane.
We're gonna show him off.
Let me see him real fast. Bane. He's gonna stick it.
We're gonna show him off on the
Just
internet.
so
real
Bane.
quick.
So if you wanted him,
If you want a Bane,
snooze you lose. Homeboy, right? What's your name, bud?
Bryce.
Bryce. Got it. Found it.
double pound.
Keep it real, man.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Hey, I'll take
Right
it
on.
easy. But yeah, if you want to go back to that classic Superman, like I said, the classic, hey Lois, I gotta get up for work in the morning. I can't fight Darkseid right now. I gotta go work at the planet. There you go.
Click back on the face.
Oh, click it back on.
All right, enough about Superman.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Well, you made me get into detail about
You
it.
did what, Robert? I hope that explains what you were wondering.
I still, believe it or not, Robert, if you have questions, I would love to question the questions with you because I can't tell you how much I love the Superman. Like, not only, like, they commented about his underwear in one of the Action comics, like, why did you change your outfits? And he's like, no, dude, it wasn't underwear, it was stitched on, man. It was my pants. Like, and he was like, but don't you think that's kind of silly, Dad? And he's like, no, it was a costume.
You
Like,
just don't get it. You don't get it, kid.
I mean, you're not going to make fun of Bruce Wayne. He's flying around looking like a goddamn bat, fighting clowns.
Vampblade looks like a bat this issue.
Who?
Vampblade.
Holy crap, it says Batblade on it.
Yeah. Oh shit! I can't show the boobies.
Oh, hold on, yeah. There you
Censored. Vampblade has like a bat costume this time, this issue.
go. Obviously,
something new.
Vampblade is for the mature audiences.
Yeah, we got him. Here's another. Oh, that's when she's supposed to be Batman. Here's when she looks like Deadpool, kind of Vampool.
Ah!
Anyway, Vampblade's pretty cool. I don't know if I've done a review on Vampblade or not. Maybe next time I'll review some Vampblade for you fools. All right, let's get into this real fast.
All right.
Moon Knight, brother. Moon Knight. This is Marvel's most badass. This is what I think Marvel has. This and Vision is pretty cool.
This is truly the first comic me and you have read issue to issue and talked about every single issue.
This shit is fucking dope. I know that I talked a lot of shit about issues 1 through 5.
No, it was because of issue 5, bro.
Yeah. And I was pretty upset. But I couldn't see the whole picture, okay? I didn't know what Lemire was doing. And Lemire is basically just trying to fuck everyone's mind.
As you can see, the many artists' names. That's not just your usual 3 to 4. That's like 8 names, and there's a reason.
Yeah, the art changes. I don't want to give too much away, but each scenario in this, there's like different art. So you're following along all this crazy. Okay, let me back up. This starts out with Moon Knight in an insane asylum, and for the first few issues, you're trying to figure out. And we did a review on this in a previous show.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to figure out if he's really insane or the things he's seeing are real, and everyone's just lying to him and trying to like keep him down, you know. So it expands on that issue to issue, and now you don't know what the fuck is going on. And every time you think you figure out, oh, this is the part that's real, and that's the part, then he just fucks you again. It's very entertaining. The art's awesome because it's got several different artists doing several different scenarios that are going on. You don't know which is going on.
No.
It's really cool. It's like, for instance, here's like some of the art here for this one scenario where he's like a director in a Moon Knight movie. And then all of a sudden,
There you
then they get, oh shit, I got bit by a werewolf on
Yeah.
the moon. Fuck.
Moon Knight.
So I highly recommend some entertaining read, Moon Knight. We've got several issues of 8 left, which is the newest one. I'm sure we've got a few back issues. Whatever we don't have, we can order for you. Yeah, like RT said, we've both read the shit out of it, and it's
It hasn't
so
let it down.
entertaining, and it hasn't let us down.
The only reason we didn't like 5 is because 6 wasn't out yet.
It's true. I thought 5 was a big cop out,
Yeah.
and he was just like couldn't figure out what to do, so he wrote a shitty ending, and I was pretty bummed out about it. But no,
All right.
it is worth a read, and it is.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite thing I'm reading from Marvel right now. And not just because it's the only thing I'm reading from Marvel right now.
All right, fair enough. Fair
Actually,
enough.
I've read a little bit of Gwenpool. She's pretty funny.
Yeah.
A little bit of Vision is pretty funny.
Oh, dude, I want to read Vision.
I like Vision. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Vision I heard was one of the best Tom King
We
stories
may
ever.
have the whole run here, actually.
Probably.
All right, give us one more.
All right, so there's a bi-monthly comic that comes out. I think it started last month. Dead Man. dark mansion of forbidden love.
Dum dum dum.
Like you got a cool pasty white chick in red, and then you got cool pasty dead man in red, and he kind of looks like he's in on an emo album with his eyeliner. But what the story is about is, I don't know if you guys know who Dead Man is. He's not one of the most popular. He's kind of like I don't want to say B or C list because I don't like making superheroes B or C list. But Dead Man was a trapeze artist, and he always, made himself look super pale and stuff, and wore this Dead Man outfit. And one night he got shot in the middle of his trapeze act and died. And then not only that, he decided to get possessed by something. I don't know the exact story, but then he became Dead Man.